and Clark, hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know it. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Giannis. Matthews scanning the floor. Back to Giannis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy, long, angular, and muscular, and much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Just 5 to shoot. Warren the pass to Sabonis. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Now here's Bledsoe. Good D by Brogdon.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Oladipo kicks to Warren. They get a hand on it. Oladipo against Middleton. Oladipo finds Sabonis. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Bledsoe for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Brogdon against Bledsoe. And Brogdon, here we go. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Warren against Matthews. Down low. Here's Bledsoe. And the layup is good.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Bledsoe against Brogdon. And the pass to Sabonis. Dishes it to Oladipo. A floater. Matthews with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. Their dilemma tonight, finding an answer for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said the temptation is to pack the lane, but he's a great passer too, so we have to be careful bringing help. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Brogdon. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Oladipo's handle is tight now. I mean, so good at freezing the defense and then blowing right by whoever's on him. He's got a nice little hesitation move in his ball handling package.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Pass to Warren. Lets it go from 14. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the Bucks miss again. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Turner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And you can't say Indiana didn't work the ball last year. Top 5 in field goal percentage.
Yeah, you know what? It was a combination of things, and I'm a little biased having my roots with the Pacers, but they consistently made the extra pass, the next pass. And they had veteran finishers as well. They were as fun a team to watch in the league for me.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Giannis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game. And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Indiana leading by 3. Now, here's Warren. Shoots from the high post. Again, Indiana.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Giannis against Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Pass to Turner. Oladipo taking his time here. Back to Turner. He kicks to Oladipo. Outside Turner. Offensive rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Middleton with it. Now defended by Warren. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
One is off. The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
He's off on the second.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Bucks trail by 3. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here's Brogdon. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez. Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo last season. He took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it, and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brogdon. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Holiday. Fires it up. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Brogdon. That one misses.
You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. I mean, came in and led the team to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
Back to Lamb. Pass to McDermott. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Clark for the Bucks. The players said Budenholzer instilled a sense of confidence in the team.
And you know what? Sometimes you have a coaching change, and that injection of a different type of approach and the change in culture can make a big difference. Coach Budenholzer has always shown the ability to get the most out of his roster and shows you what a difference a coach can make.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Well, Clark, you know, it took some time for him to get to this point, but Jeremy Lamb has taken his game to the next level.
And you know, guys, we see these young guys come into the league after just 1 year of college, and it takes them a while to figure it out sometime. Lamb has gone from being just a contributor to a nightly impact player with his scoring. But across the board, you can see his game upticking in a really positive way.
And he's good on the second.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. There's the pass to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. They now take the lead. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
Misses the three. For Milwaukee, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Here's Bitadze. Now McConnell to the inside. Here's Holiday. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 3. Lamb passes to McDermott. Now Lamb. Pass to Bitadze. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Milwaukee. And a wide open look for Lamb. His three-pointers off the mark. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run. Connaughton passes to Giannis. And it's denied. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Hill. McConnell kicks to Lamb. Indiana moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McConnell with it. Out guarded by Giannis. McConnell scanning the floor. There's Bitadze. And the shot is long. Milwaukee leading by 3. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good. And McConnell gets it to go.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Ilyasova. Here's the floater. Hill, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Milwaukee in the lead. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Kyle Korver, Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Hill, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. And it's good for 2.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Hill. McConnell kicks to McDermott. He dishes it to Lamb. Clock at 6. Korver with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
McConnell kicks to McDermott. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McDermott's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Giannis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, he can flat out dominate games at times. Well, you know, no doubt now the Bucks are an elite team in the East. Not only the best record in the league, but getting all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals as well. This team has a bright future and will be a force in the years ahead.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he's the third youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you. And the Bucks got a lot of big wins, Clark, throughout the season.
They sure did. The Bucks were outstanding all year long. Had a very tough series against the Raptors in the East Final and ended up getting bounced out. But tell you what, this Milwaukee Bucks team, they're going to be in the hunt for championships several years going forward.
Here's Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
And the basket by Hill.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Mark, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, a former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Brogdon. Passes to Sabonis. The dish to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon inside the line. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Giannis against Warren. And there's the pass to Sabonis over Middleton. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Sabonis.
Well, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Free throw no good for Giannis. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Lopez against Turner. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe for 3. That shot misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. This one for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And Indiana, another three.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Lopez with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Brogdon outside. Outside Warren. Shoots from the line. Nice jump shot. Good. Warren's got his second bucket of the night.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Milwaukee. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by one. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Brogdon outside. Oladipo draws the double. To the paint. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And here's Giannis. He's got 24, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Brogdon finds Turner. Middleton against Warren. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Oladipo against Matthews. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Sabonis. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Sabonis has got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
What's up?
That free throw good from Oladipo.
When you talk about outstanding athletes in the NBA, Victor Oladipo is on that list. Even if he's only 90%, this guy is explosive, actually more explosive than most.
Pass to Lopez. Giannis with it. He's covered by Warren. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And you think about trying to come back from that big knee injury, a lot riding on Oladipo's recovery.
Well, a big part of his recovery and coming back effectively is sports medicine has come a long, long way, Kevin. He won the 2018 Most Improved Award. They stopped doing the Comeback Player of the Year, but you know, he's looking for that kind of return this season.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Moves back up. And no good that time. Good D by Lopez. The 11-footer. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Offensive rebound, Turner. Great D that time from Giannis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. To end the run, DiVincenzo with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Oladipo. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And the Pacers call time here. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but, you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the three and also be a rim protector inside.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Chris Middleton.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Back to Turner. Oladipo outside. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And here's Matthews for the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Oladipo outside to the wing on the left. Now here's McConnell. Defense right on him. The shot off that time. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
McConnell passes to Oladipo. 29 seconds left here in the second. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. So both teams changing it up here. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Unloads from 9. Good on the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 43 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
For Indiana, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now Lamb. And the layup falls.
His rate of development and improvement has been steady. Lamb showing real toughness on these difficult finishes.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, you know, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active, everybody's covering for each other, and we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 4 assists and 1 block. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Ernie, do not take this the wrong way, but the freak got freaky as usual. Can rise above anyone, gets whatever shot he wants, plus he's a tremendous team leader, both through words and action.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
Well, you know, what a season for the Bucs last year. Best record in the East, best record overall in the league. The team cruised during the regular season to win 60 games.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 5.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Hey, Clark, those 60 wins for the Bucs, the most since 1980.
You know, start to finish, this team was a force. Had a great approach on both ends of the floor. Fun to watch. No glaring weaknesses, and a game plan that works for them. Future's bright there.
No good on the free throw.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch 4. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
And he sinks the second.
And talk about teams that pressure the ball. Indiana, top 3 in steals the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, and I think that's attributable to the coach's mentality. Nate McMillan was aggressive as a player. He's aggressive as a coach. And, you know, McMillan averaged 3 steals a game one season in 1993-94.
Here's Giannis. Takes the 13-footer, and Turner with the block. Here's Oladipo, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint. Boy, quickly becoming a real force defensively. Miles Turner, one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And the first one at the line is good. And you look at the job description for an elite defensive big man. Nowadays, it's not enough to just protect the rim.
No, you've got to be able to move your feet and also defend on the perimeter as well. And that's where Turner's quick feet have helped him. He's able to guard smaller players and recover to the lane. And that's a nice combination.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The Bucs, a team that will attack you from deep. The team is chock full of shooters.
Yeah, and you know, they shot the second most threes in the league last year, and that approach makes an awful lot of sense when you consider how good Giannis is driving the ball down the throat of the defense. He draws so much attention. Having shooters around him is the right way to go.
The Bucs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, you know, the Bucs can be a real force on defense. We're the top-rated defense last season in the league, and number 1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucs, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucs. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Matthews with it. Now defended by Oladipo. For three, Middleton.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Giannis passes to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. The shot misses. Nice D from Sabonis. Pacers trail by 5. Brogdon outside. Oladipo outside. Again, Oladipo missing. Bucks have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Warren, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton. You talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Warren. Milwaukee leading by 5. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Non-stop scoring machine here. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Indiana.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And a finalist for Coach of the Year in 2019, Nate McMillan passing 600 wins last season.
Well, you think about that. That's an impressive milestone for an outstanding coach in Nate McMillan. He moved into the top 25 all-time in wins. He's had 2 other stops as a head coach, Portland and Seattle, and I think he's doing some of his best work with the Pacers.
Both shots good from the stripe. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brogdon against Bledsoe. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Five to shoot. The pass to Sabonis. The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Middleton for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Indiana will come the other way. Bledsoe against Oladipo. stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, Milwaukee. Matthews leading the charge. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Good defensive instincts, and that wingspan that belies his size allows Bledsoe to come up with these steals.
Logged in the pass to Sabonis. Now here's Warren. Indiana moving it around. Here's Oladipo. He's got 24. Shot clock at 5. Here's Turner. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo's so capable of scoring the ball in a lot of different ways. Myriad ways does he score the ball. I love watching him fill it up.
Bledsoe outside. And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Turner against Lopez. And Turner kicks to Warren. From 18 feet away. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bledsoe. Lopez right side. Middleton outside. Outside Matthews. Here's Giannis. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, the competitive spirit and fire that Oladipo has. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays poised and under control on the drive.
Pass to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis is...
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
You know, this is why Oladipo is a star. I mean, he has a unique ability to convert through really tough defense.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And we've got an update. Let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Warren against Middleton. Good. Middleton's got 8.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Passes it to Oladipo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. He misses the free throw. A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. He hits the second from the line.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Bucks leading by 7. Hill passes to Lopez. It's back to Hill. Connects from three-point range. He has 5.
Really like the presence of mind from Hill, preparing himself to shoot prior to the pass getting to him.
The pass to Sabonis. Oladipo against Ilyasova.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Here's Lopez, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better, and now a huge part of his arsenal.
6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Inside. Korver dishes to Hill. Bucks passing it around. Lopez kicks to Hill. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3 ball.
There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Pass to Turner. Lopez with the block. Holiday against Hill. It's hauled in by Warren.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
They get the rebound. Turner, no good with the layup.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Hill with it. He's got 5. Pass to Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for T.J. Warren. The Bucks also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. Good on the second free throw. Bucks leading by 7. Outside Hill. Passes it to Ilyasova. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's McDermott. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Hill. 5 points in the game. Now here's Ilyasova. Right side Hill. Shoots over McDermott. And the Bucks miss again. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
Well, there's Son Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Ilyasova.
Well, you think about Ilyasova's lethal jump shot. It makes him a valuable player because he can stretch the floor.
He hits both from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Holiday, the pass to Lamb. 4 on the shot clock. Over Lopez. No good from Lamb. And so Hill bring it up for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's DiVincenzo, covered by Lamb. Now the pass to Lopez. Over Holiday, hits the jump hook. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Now Lamb. From deep 3-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, leading by 9. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers trail by 9. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's George Hill, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. Outside, Lamb. Clock at 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
Bucks leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Lopez, covered by Lamb. Swiped away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First one falls for him. And so he's able to get one of two. Milwaukee leading by 5. Antetokounmpo looking it over.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. The Bucks also with the sub. Matthews, he's checked in for George Hill. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 6. Brogdon the pass to McDermott. Brogdon with it. And off the glass, that one's good.
And you know what? When you guess wrong in the pick and roll with Brogdon, he burns you. Nicely done.
Outside Matthews. Here's Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. Another shot and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Lopez.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Passes it to Brogdon. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Matthews with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Middleton. Finished off the break. And the Bucks lead by 8.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
Back to Holiday. Indiana moving it around. Bitadze, the pass to Lamb. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Matthews against Lamb. Matthews goes in. A good look from Giannis. It's rebounded by Indiana. McDermott's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bledsoe against Brogdon. Holiday looking for an opening. The pass to Bitadze. Now Brogdon. Over Giannis. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Brogdon.
A shot that Brogdon continues to work on. I like whenever he shoots from the mid-range.
Back to Matthews. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one. Brogdon the pass to Lamb. Charity stripe shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Pacers call time here. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender, who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Oh, that's blocked. Second chance shot, and that one's good by Lopez. And the Bucks lead by 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Tipped away. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Turner finds Warren. Back to Turner. Pass to Warren. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. Over Middleton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Lopez, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And, guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
That's good from Lopez. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 17-point game. Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Lopez with the block. They retain possession.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Lamb. The kick out to Warren. Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Matthews passes to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Matthews. Offline with his three. Pacers trail by 14. Brogdon outside. Warren against Matthews. Fires from the line. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, I like seeing Matthews go strong to the rack. I mean, using his speed and strength to put the defense in a pickle.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pacers trail by 16. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Oladipo outside. Back to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Turner, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Big props to Turner for coming through at a big moment. I mean, these late clock baskets are demoralizing to the opposition.
For 3, Middleton. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Warren, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the free throw, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Oladipo finds Brogdon. Passes it to Sabonis. Matthews against Oladipo. Shoots over Matthews. And again, it's Indiana.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Lopez against Turner. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
One shot.
And that one falls for Middleton. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
Sabonis, high post. Giannis is there. 5 on the clock. Oladipo draws the double. It's tipped. Bledsoe with it. Inside, here's Matthews. Oladipo with the block.
You know, when Oladipo is throwing shots away, it gets everybody going, and his coaches and teammates alike love it.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Matthews with the bounce pass. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half.
Oh!
Thrown down that time by the 6'4" Oladipo. Don't let that height fool you. This guy can go throw it down.
And that one goes long. Pacers trail by 16. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 15. Outside Warren. Back to Brogdon. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Warren finds Turner. Now, here's Brogdon. Lopez covering. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pacers trail by 16. Brogdon outside. The pass to Warren. Lets it go from 14. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. He feeds it to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Oladipo draws the double. Shoots over Matthews. Giannis grabs the miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low, and he jams it with authority.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.